This video is sponsored by Cohen Financial. More on them later.
What the hell is the point of a rendering? Isn't it supposed to inspire us?
Welcome to the channel. This is where I review every single home that comes on the market in Beverly Hills in about 5 to 7 minutes. And today's episode is interesting because we're reviewing this property, 601 Mountain Drive in Beverly Hills, north of Sunset, and it's listed for $59 million. Now, you should know the drill by now. In the first 2 minutes, I critique the property on my 10 factors of quality, and then right after that, I tell you guys how I would have marketed this property differently. And then at the end of the video, I would share with you guys my favorite comp for valuation purposes. And you should also know who I am. My name is 𝐷𝐸𝐵. I'm a real estate agent by day based in Beverly Hills, and a critic and an analyst and a real estate enthusiast at nighttime. So let's buckle up and let's get the show started. Location, Beverly Hills, north of Sunset. This is the prime area of Beverly Hills. It gets an absolute 10. Lot quality. You might think it's a joke, but it's not. It's actually 2 acres of flat land north of Sunset. It's another 10. Lot orientation, north facing. I don't know why they didn't reposition it and build it the other way around, because you had all the space to do it, but you're also pretty close to Sunset. I have to give it a 7. Lot utilization. This is textbook stuff, as I like to say it. You have the approach, you have the frontage, you have the backyard, you have amazing setbacks. It's another 10. Privacy, super private. No one looks in, no one can hear your conversation. It's another 10. Views, it's not a view property, so I have to give it a 0. Scale and architectural style. Look, this is where things start going a little downhill, because architecturally, to me, it looks like a federal building and not a place where I would like to raise my family. Now, scale is kind of there and kind of not, because ceiling heights are there, but the volume of the rooms are not there, because this structure is so long and narrow, and because of the hallways, it dictates smaller rooms, which is a big negative. And for that reason, I have to give it a 2. Layout. I'm sure it has the wow factor when you walk in, and you also should have the right amount of bedrooms in the right places. But again, because the structure is so long, the connectivity is going to be very poor. I'm going to give it a 4. Finishes. Look, again, to me, it looks like an office building, so I'm going to give it another 2. Upside. Look, we got 2 acres to work with, and this 2 acre can deliver a $150 million exit if it's executed perfectly. However, it's not an easy remodel. There's a lot that has to be done with this property, which I'm going to cover later on in this video, but I'm going to give it a 7 still. Now, before I tell you the Arvin score, a word from our sponsor, Cohen Financial. Do you know why I use Mark Cohen for my own mortgages? No, it's not because he's the most successful. Yes, he's originated $10 billion worth of loan in the last 10 years, which is great. It's unheard of, but good for him. What I care for is the fact that he doesn't bullshit me. Over the first phone conversation when I call him, he tells me immediately the best available rate in the market for the product that I'm looking for. And when he doesn't have it, he makes an introduction to the bank that it does. I respect that. He always delivers on his promises. Here's his phone number. Give him a call. And also don't forget to thank him for supporting your favorite channel. All right, the Arvin score is a 62, and that's a D-. Now you're thinking, Arvin, how would have you marketed this property differently? It's funny because about a year ago, I did a TikTok video suggesting that they should have done conceptual drawings and renderings to help the buyers understand the vision for this property. And they have just done that. However, it's kind of a lipstick on a pig. First of all, the renderings don't showcase an earthy, warm property. They've used gray colors, which is pretty similar to what they have right now. At the same time, they didn't fix the problem of this property. The future design should solve the narrowness of this building. It should give it more width, it should give it more warmth, and they have failed to do that. Because if any billionaire buys this property, they're not gonna cheap it out, they're gonna go all out. And this design has failed to inspire. Now you're thinking, Arvin, how much is this property really worth? My favorite comp for valuation purposes, the Godfather house. And let me tell you guys why. They're both in a similar location, but 2 things are different. The Godfather house is way more historic. It has this pedigree that this one doesn't have. They both have about the same amount of flat land. However, the Godfather house has a lot more acreage, which is sloped, but still nice. With the help of an expert, you should calculate those factors in and work towards a number that you don't overpay for this property. Now, here's the information of the listing agent. It's never a bad idea to contact them directly. Go ahead and give them a call. And if you want my expertise, here's my information, Arvin@𝐷𝐸𝐵.com. Now, if you like this property, you will also probably like this house. They're kind of similar. And I have to share with you, the content of this video is purely my personal opinion. Real estate analysis is subjective in nature, and I don't guarantee the accuracy of information. In fact, you should go see the property yourself in person. You should review all the information available online. You should contact the city and form your own independent decisions. Thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments below what you think of this property, or if you know of a better comp for this property. I would love to know. Thanks for watching and subscribing. See you in the next episode.